Say something about it?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, it's on.
It's on now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay, we're back. Always technical difficulties.
We got hacked in.
You were saying off air, how's Josh Beagle?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing good. He's working I think he's a chef at 2 different restaurants. It's a sausage company.
So it's a sausage company and a restaurant?
No, that's all separate deals.
Sausage fest?
He's running around, yeah.
So he's a chef at 2 different restaurants and he works at a sausage company.
Well, he owns the sausage company. He's like part owner into it. They're just launching it.
So does he own like...
to launch a sausage, if you know what I'm talking about.
He's launching a sausage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So does he own like pigs and stuff? And, you know,
No, it's
he's
just
got
a factory. It's just they get in there and they roll it and they make it and
That is
send it
cool.
out. Yeah. But he's doing better than ever. He's probably he's a working man. You want to describe the Josh that you knew?
He was a working man, you know.
Yeah.
He was still working. He was running pig,
Yeah.
and now he's killing them and putting them in little casings, selling sausage.
Do you have any good Josh stories?
I'm sure I do. I don't really want to get into it.
Well, I remember you used to live at this.
You have better Josh stories than I do.
We covered this in the Garrett
I've
show,
told
man.
this, but
Oh, really? Okay.
I just remembered one story where Daniel you lived at his apartment complex.
Oh, yeah. That was terrible.
It was terrible. He told me the story one time where he was like, because he was somewhat your landlord,
Yeah.
and he was pissed off. He came home pissed off, and he's like, "Guess what I just fucking did?" He's like, "I had to go over to Daniel's apartment because he's complaining that there's flies in there."
Dude, there were so many of them. I think my window was like right above all the dumpsters, and somehow they were getting into my house. Like, dude, there are so many of them. A fly swatter is fucking futile at that point. It's just.
Why did he have to come to fix it?
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if you I don't know if you had to like fumigate the place or something, but
He was the landlord.
It was fucked.
Oh, he was the landlord.
He owned the
Yeah.
building.
Oh, I thought it was just like,
Team manager.
yeah, like that.
That would be even better. It was just like, I don't know what to do. There's flies in my
I
house.
call my team manager.
Yeah.
That's what I usually do.
But then, that was right before you moved up here to your Hollywood place.
Yeah,
I think, yeah.
pretty much.
So then, we'll go back to this. Like, you moved to Portland. You've been there for a few years.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
And now, you're back here living in LA?
No, I'm just visiting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have your place up there?
Yeah.
How long you're going to be here for, what, a few months? It's just too cold up there?
I don't know. I got a one-way ticket, and I'm borrowing my mom's old car, so I might drive it up home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of hanging out with people.
Yeah. I've heard people ask sometimes, who's the guy you shared your first 411 part with?
Danny Batonda.
Danny Patonda.
Oh, yeah, we were wondering that today.
Yeah.
Me and Spanky were trying to figure that out.
That's like my #1 most asked question.
We were trying to figure. I thought it was the nude for some reason. I was just remembering it crazy.
Yeah, he was a Mexican guy.
From you two are from Rosemead?
Yeah.
What happened to that guy?
I don't know. He started working at a shop, and I think his family was going through some like rough times, and he just had to get a job, a couple of jobs.
Yeah.
And just the last thing I heard of, I think he was like those, I don't know, those phone guys that go up on those poles.
Oh, he works for like the phone company,
doing
the
all
wires.
that stuff. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but
So he wasn't like a best friend or anything.
we were good friends when we were,
Yeah.
you know, we skated every day for years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you guys had a fight and broke up.
No, I don't know. We kind of just, I kind of started skating more, and he started skating less. So
You see how
he kind of grew up, and I kind of just kept skating.
You see how mellow Daniel is? But do you remember? I'm sure you remember this. That time that you beat me up.
I knew this was coming, man.
There was this one night where Daniel beat the shit out of me. He put me in the emergency room.
No, that
Yeah,
bad?
right.
Yeah.
No, you
Yes.
guys are fucking with me all night, man.
What?
Well,
How, you
put
got
him
your
in
nose broken?
No, he split my fucking forehead wide open, like down to the bone, pretty much.
With what? His fist?
Well,
No.
this is what happened. We were
I
out.
think I smashed his head into a wall.
He smashed my head into the corner of a doorway. But like, this is what happened. We were out at the bar one night, and we're like, hey Daniel, I'll give you a ride home. And it's like,
No, it started like this. I was like, oh, what's up, Heath? And Heath just like walks up, like doesn't even, he's like, I have my hand out, and he's like, oh, hey, Daniel, boom, and he like dead legs me, and I just like fall to the ground. When it started from that, and like all night. it was
so we're wrestling, and it ended up going into all the way from like Hollywood Boulevard into your living room, you know, like,
Pretty much.
because we gave you a ride home, and then was wrestling you on your floor, and I was over it, and it just started getting too serious, but I didn't know, and then you didn't know, is Heath was kicking you with steel-toed boots. And I was just like, I'm stopping, why is he being so serious? I'm like lifeless. And Heath is like kicking you, and you thought it was me. And before I know it, he's dragging my head from behind to a doorway and fucking smashing. I'm just like, this is insane. Why is he doing this to me? And it was just,
I think when I was leaving the car, I was like, all right, later, guys, fuck you, and I spit in your face, and then you chased me into my house. And then all that started.
and all it started, yeah. And I leave, fucking, my head's gassed open.
I helped pay for the stitches,
You-
though, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You paid for my hospital bill pretty much. Yeah, you did get
And then
money
the
for
next
that. He was a
day-
good guy about it.
The next day, Dan Rogers calls me, and he's like,
Yes.
you know, good friends with Bob, and he's like, hey, Daniel, I heard what happened yesterday, and I was like, yeah. He's like, I think we're gonna have to have a talk about that.
No.
And I was like,
Yeah,
I was like,
That's
all right,
awesome.
man, cool.
we were all in on it.
I know. And then he calls me that night when I'm home, and he's like, hey, I'm outside. You want to come out and talk? And I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get my.
I think we were
ass
all
kicked
out in the
by
car.
Fucking Dan Rogers right now.
And
You
Daniel,
guys outside?
I think we were. I think you came out. And we were just like, we're just fucking with you. But you,
Like, oh my
I think,
god, I'm gonna have to fight Dan Rogers.
because he was on speakerphone, and Daniel was just like, all right, man, if we're gonna do this, like, it wasn't like, well, let me just explain, or you guys are being dicks too. It was just like, okay. That's it.
I was really scared.
But from the
He
what
got-
I've heard, you man, that
he got me.
outside and just
Yeah, he
like, let's
did.
do this.
He got me, man.
Someone's at, I think when it restarted, the number doesn't show up at the top anymore, or someone was asking for it right now.
Oh, it's if you want to call in and talk to Daniel or anybody here, it's 213-840-4620. You could type that in the chat room too. But I think there are some texts here. There's a few, even a missed call. Oh, this one again. Hey Daniel, what's it like being the second coolest Asian pro skater in the world? Who's the
one?
first?
Day one
I don't know.
Yeah, what's the number?
They didn't say.
or Jerry?
Second's cool, man. I'll take silver.
So you're better than either Day One or Jerry, one of those.
or
two.
the Nuge.
The Nuge,
Or, you know, like
Gideon Choi.
Willie Santos.
Spencer Fujimoto.
Yes.
Mako Urabi.
213
Were you in the yellow issue of Big Brother?
840
Yeah.
You were in there?
Was.
4620. You were in the yellow issue?
Yeah.
What was it like being called a dirty Jap at Hop Louie's while you're mourning a friend by a bartender?
I thought it was hilarious.
Will you ever go back there again?
No, that guy hates me.
Just because you're a Jap?
Well,
Well,
you know,
Jap.
the Japanese and the Chinese, I guess, have beef. You know, I mean, I don't.
Yeah,
have
it's good
beef
with broccoli.
But I mean, he's. but he's like an 80-year-old bartender, and he wanted to.
I know
fight
that
me,
guy.
But
Yeah.
that guy's such a dick.
I know. Burn it down.
This guy texted back. He said Nuge is third and Jerry is first.
Oh wow. I'm gonna have to
No,
rub
those other
that
people
in
don't
Don's
count.
face.
I wonder if he's Asian.
That's a. It feels good. It could be second best. Second coolest.
We'll take this awful question. Hey Daniel, do you know anybody from Upland, California? That's a Trans World Blair question.
He's not Korean. They speak Korean, K-E-R-E-N.
Oh no, why do you keep following Tony Silva around with your sponsors?
I think he keeps following me around. Except he was on Bummer High before I was.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. But I was on Foundation before him and Stereo, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you were. What was the reason for leaving Foundation to go to Stereo?
Just a change.
Yeah.
I started skating with Clint and stuff, and you know it was fun, and it was just different, you know.
Is Clint's a good influence?
Yeah, he's a good bud. I don't know about that dick broom.
It's a cock duster, okay?
And then from Stereo to Bummer High, that was a big change too.
Yeah, again, just another change. Just, you know, helping my good buddy Ethan out. And, you know, I always thought he had hilarious ideas and
Yeah.
just thought it was cool, you know?
I heard Yoon was telling me this. You got in a bad car accident a few years ago.
Oh, yeah, I was really, really wasted. And it was for my going away party to Portland. I just totaled a car and somehow didn't get a DUI, miraculously. And, you know, the last thing I remember is getting out of my car, and these cholos were like, "Hey, you better run, Holmes." And I was like, and I went like this, and I looked at my hand, and it was just full of blood, and then the next thing I know, an ambulance came, and the fire department came, and then the cops never showed up. And then I was in the hospital the next morning like, I wonder when the cops come to arrest me.
Yeah, because they didn't take your blood.
And then
As far as you
I mean,
know.
the doctors knew I was fucking wasted, but I mean, there's nothing they could do.
Yeah.
And where's it going with this? Yeah, they just let me go, and
Let you go.
the cops never came, and I was even calling the highway patrol, trying to figure out where my car was.
I remember driving with you the next day trying to figure out where your car was, and you couldn't.
I was like, we found my car after a while, and I just remember there was Tommy Burger, like chili everywhere.
Oh, about the focus
And like focused boards in the car and golf clubs that were focused, and I was like,
everything except the,
wow.
like where you were sitting.
And I had an iPhone that I just got, and it was just in the car still, and you know, it was trying to piece everything together with, you know, Tommy Burgers, chili, and
You remember nothing about the night before.
much. Yeah.
You got a question for Daniel?
This kid wants to know, can you ask Daniel if his Nike SB part song was done by the Flower Traveling Band?
No, but it was influenced by them a little bit. I would say them and Sabbath and Jethro Tull, but Mark Mothersbaugh from Devo wrote the song and hired musicians to play it,
Yeah.
and they recorded it in his studio.
Those are,
It was like an original track that he did
We're down
for the
with it.
video.
what music are you into these days?
All kinds of shit.
Yeah.
Metal, folk,
Yeah.
country, blues.
I don't know if a lot of people know this, but you play the guitar a lot. You're a very good guitarist.
It's a hobby. I don't play in a band or anything, but
Yeah.
I like to sit on a couch at home. You know, it rains a lot in Portland, so you gotta find a hobby.
Yeah.
And playing a guitar, you know, it's just fun. It's just fun. Real fun.
Do you get bummed when kids call you nudes at demos? Does that happen a lot?
Dude, it happens everywhere, not just at demos. But no, I don't get bummed at all. I think I got bummed like one time, and Nuge will never let that one down. Because I was a dick to some guy, and he was like, great. You know, this guy thinks I'm a dick. But no, I think it's hilarious. I'll be at the bar, I'll be at the grocery store, and someone will be like, Don? I'll be like, no, but I know him.
Yeah.
He's a good buddy of mine. I'll tell him you said hi. What's your name?
Hey guys.
Skatetalk.
Hey.
Yeah.
This for us?
Ask Daniel what his best Ethan Fowler story is.
No hot chicks, but you got.
Well, he's right here. You can ask him yourself. What's your name?
Reed.
From?
Sorry, New York.
Okay, well, you ask him right now.
Alright. Daniel, what's your favorite Ethan Fowler story?
Tell him about what's in Ethan's front yard.
That was amazing.
I pulled up to Ethan's house the other day. He lives on this quiet street on a hill. And, you know, I just pulled up and looked at his front yard, and he had constructed Stonehenge in his front yard. Huge. It's like
Yeah.
13 feet tall, big styrofoam stones with these 3, I don't know, hinges.
From the house he's living in right now?
Yeah, just in the front
Okay.
yard.
I've seen those. They were your house.
Yeah.
But he came and got him?
Yeah, I made him come and get them. After I lived in the house for like 6 months, so I was like,
But
"Can you come get these Stonehenge?"
They're not even in the back, and they're in the front yard, like for all the neighbors to see. And I mean, there's so many. That guy is hilarious.
Mhm.
He's an interesting dude.
Here's a curious question. This guy wants to know if you ever skate with a ponytail.
Not a ponytail. Maybe a bun.
A bun?
Yeah.
What's wrong with ponytail? I get it all the time.
Skate talk.
Yeah, how's it going?
Good. What's your name?
My name's Silvergash.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
Okay, where are you from? Washington.
Okay. What's your question for Daniel?
I just wanted to know what's up with the Sandy Hut and maybe get a good Fletcher Meisenberg story.
Always some inside stuff?
Yeah, this is some Portland stuff. Fletcher stories.
Who's Fletcher?
I'm not gonna waste time talking stories. I'm just gonna say he's an awesome individual and he's super cosmic. And he loves the conspiracy theory. He's a good dude.
Do you ever hang out at those, like all around downtown Portland, like Magic Gardens and all those? Those are my favorite things to go to there.
There's a lot.
Do those get old when you live there?
So I was gonna say, since I've been living there, I've only been there like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're cool.
Yeah.
It's so weird. I tell people down here that, like, you know, the strip clubs up there are so mellow that, you know, that there's cheap beers and a pool table, and you used to be able to smoke, and you kind of just, you'll meet at like meet friends at a strip club.
Right.
It's not, you know,
It's not like a dive bar.
Yeah, like, you don't have to get all pervy out there, but sometimes I'll be drinking a beer and turn around and see a butthole. You know, it's like really shocking sometimes because you forget you're in a strip club.
Just,
Did they wax their buttholes there?
Probably.
I just found that chicks wax their buttholes over the weekend.
Don't they bleach them
I didn't know
as
that,
well?
dude.
yeah, they bleach.
Bleach and wax it.
Well, yeah, what we're talking about is in Portland they have these bars that have strip poles in them, and it's just a strip club. Like, you don't have to pay to get in. It's like $2 beers, and it's just hanging out.
Yeah, some of them are pretty cool. A lot of good music and, you know, like tattooed chicks and.
I like Sassy's the best.
Sassy's?
That's my favorite.
Yeah, that was cool.
I kind of got grossed out one time because I went in there and there was a girl just completely naked at the bar eating a plate of chicken wings right before she went up.
The chicken there is really good.
Yeah, I'm done. And then it was like, while she's eating, she's called up and she's just like, oh, and walks up to the stage, and you're just kind of staring at her like you have all that shit in your body right now. It's just gross.
That's not what I think about.
What do you think about? Yeah. Okay, it's 213-840-6420 to talk to Daniel Shimizu right now. Anything you want. We're gonna have Boosh news coming up shortly.
Boosh is gonna be good.
This is really the best Boosh news ever.
You've never seen a Skatetalk. You don't know what the Boosh news is about.
I hear from the people behind the camera that it's going to be good.
Yes, it's a talk. It's all the rage right now. But that's coming up in a second. But so right now are you filming for a Bummer High video?
Trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When's their video expected to come out?
I don't know. I think we have. I don't really know. A couple months, I guess.
Yeah.
More than a couple months.
Who's the pros for Bummer High right now?
Me, Ethan, and Richie Belton.
Richie Belton.
Yeah.
And the AMs.
Is Tony pro or am I? Tony Silva.
He doesn't deserve to be
Thomas.
sponsored, in my opinion.
Thomas Bonilla.
Fucking give me some coverage, bro.
Is that it?
No, he ain't watching this.
What do you think Tony's doing right now,
Hopefully he
Clint?
does, though. Tony, get your ass in gear.
He's probably Tony.
Tony good?
Wow, what?
We have stunned the audience.
Should we all say Tony?
What is Tony doing?
What's Tony? Okay, well, Daniel, thanks for coming on. And you're going to stick around for the Boosh news?
I will.
So we're going to do Boosh news right now.
All right.
You ready, Boosh? Was there a lot of news this week?
Yeah.
Well, here comes Boosh.
Boosh news. Boosh news.
Party time.
Boosh news, Boosh news.
Boosh news.
Oh, he's got it all written out.
Yeah, it's weird.
Begrudgingly.
Begrudgingly.
I thought you wanted to talk to me.
You want to do this before? Okay, well, we can do this beforehand. Well,
Get it over.
Battle at the Barracks. The grand winner is Chris Cole, but I think if you watch the redemption round between Letska and Jimmy Carlin, in one little clip you hear Steve Barra say, "Boosh, leave," and a lot of people have questions like, "What did you do to make Steve say that?
Yeah.
Did you really have to leave?
Yeah, I
What?
left.
You left?
Yeah.
What would happen?"
Well,
I met up with some people earlier in the day and we pretty much drank all day, and then I got dropped off back there, and so
Well, we're speaking of, what was it, last?
No.
Well, we're saying last Saturday we went to the barracks. It was a party for the last three rounds. This is what's happening.
It's just the precursor.
Right.
story. So I get there and I was already really, really drunk,
Yeah.
like too drunk. I should have just gone home instead of going there, and. So I get there and they start having, it was awesome. It was a rad thing. They had free, In-N-Out and food and fucking free beer and all that. And I just drank so goddamn much and was got to the point where I was just pretty much belligerent, I guess. Would that be the good word?
You saw me there.
Well, this is how the drunk guy you were when I came up. I said, "Hey, what's going?" No, I said, "Hey, what's up, Boosh?" And you were doing the drunk guy thing, "Get the fuck out of my face! I'll kick your fucking ass right now." And I was like, "Knock it off!" And you were being the guy where I'm trying to walk past you, and you're still in my
I was
face.
just fucking with you.
Yeah.
God damn it, I'm sorry, bro.
It looked like you wanted to fight me. You're pretty out of it.
You asked me why nobody likes you and no one wants to hang out with you.
Me? Or you?
You asked me.
I was just fucking. Man, please don't tell me anymore. This
Just
stuff.
own it. Just own it. You did it.
Alright, I did
mean,
it. Yeah, that
it's
was
done. What are
that
you
was
gonna do?
me.
Just
It's not a big deal.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Okay. So
I
then-
really don't hate you though. You know that.
I know
You're a
you
nice
that.
guy, Bob.
Yeah. So
Can
then,
I just read one? Wow, Pete from Pete and Pete took a harsh turn after childhood stardom.
that's amazing.
These kids are kind of funny, man.
Yeah, they're awesome. So
So
all right, so I was just out. I was out where the beer was, and I didn't know that. I walked in, and it was after that point I was like blackout drunk, where like I just remember like barely bits and pieces. I remember walking in though and seeing Lutska skating, and I didn't know that it was the redemption round thing. I thought that they were just having like a like games of skate before
right.
the thing, and so I went in and yelled something, and then I was standing with.
What did you yell?
I was just yelling stupid shit, like whatever sponsors he has, and like a fedora thing or something retarded.
Okay, well, he's skating and he's about to do a trick, and I hear you yell, K-Swiss. Yeah.
It's, I heard after the point that
Well, then,
I yelled, and then I got.
well, then Barra goes, whoever yelled that is a fucking kook.
Did he?
Yeah.
But isn't it like was the vibe like the golf? I wasn't there. Was it like a golf course, like when someone's putting and everyone else?
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah, it's quiet.
That's what I said.
But
That it was
isn't it
like
like-
silent.
Why
And
would it be
there's-
quiet? Isn't it usually skate parks? It's like loud and everyone's like rah.
Well, there's like,
Oh, it's like a golf tournament.
Yeah.
It's super silent right before someone pops. It's crazy.
Like that's what I. That's
There's like
what
100
was
people
just
there.
said.
It was like you could hear a pin
Fucked,
drop. Like,
you know?
as soon as someone.
And then in the pin drop, you just hear
In that-
K-Swiss.
K-Swiss.
I could hear it in the footage a little bit, but not that well.
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, Barra says, whoever says kook, and then you yell back, well, you're a fucking kook.
Did
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn it! I'm a fucking.
And then that's when Boosh leave came.
Really?
Yeah.
But then you left, so it was cool.
I shouldn't even have fucking gone there,
Did
man.
you leave voluntarily? How did you leave?
Yeah, I mean, I just.
Someone got in and put you in a headlock.
No. I don't.
Did someone escort you out?
I mean, I think they just watched. I really honestly don't know.
Did you
man.
have to do like a walk of shame, like once you left?
No, I left through the alley. Because
No, but
I
did you
remember,
have to, like,
Barra
walk-
came up like to make sure I left, and then the next thing I knew, I was like out in front, and I was trying to get in because my board was in there next to like the cubbies and stuff. So I had to go in and get that, and like Salmon didn't want to let me in, but I was like, I can't go back around and then like walk by the game and go get that like I'm supposed to be gone. At least I had that amount of sense. But it was
So
just
did you
it was
walk
just.
home alone or like take the bus and.
I think I took a cab or something because I just woke
God.
up on the couch. I don't even know. I've been trying to figure that out.
What, you were eye chatting me that night?
Yeah, because I woke up at like midnight,
Oh.
and I was just all. Duh.
And what did you write Barra to be like, say something?
I wrote him a letter that was like a begrudging apology that was stupid. But I wrote him.
Pretend Barra's watching right now. What would you like to see?
Look at that camera.
No, I mean.
Look at that camera right
that
there.
camera's Barra.
And talk to
That's
him.
Barra.
He's watching you right now. What would you say?
No, I would like to say to anyone that was there that I bummed out or bothered or offended that I really am sorry. I know that I was an idiot and I'm not proud of my actions at all. I was really disappointed in myself. I don't know. God damn.
Alright, we forgive you, Bush.
Yeah, no, I really am sorry though. I feel like a fucking real dick. I don't think it
Everyone
really.
has one of those nights.
What would your mom say? If you,
Dude,
while you do that.
Oh man.
Sure. I would say, sure. Greg Lutzka, not the most respected skater, not the coolest, but wrong platform, man.
Yeah, no, dude. Fuck you, Bob. Man, I know. All right. I told you I'm not proud of my actions in any way. And sorry, Greg. I know you're not watching, but
Kettle black. Right?
yeah.
You choose your battles, and did you win this one? Or?
I don't think there's any winners in this battle, Bob. You know.
Can I even push it by saying, Greg Lutzka's right there watching. I mean, was there anything you'd want to say to him? He lost that game, by the way, too.
Oh, you probably are.
You may have even threw his shit off.
You totally did.
He could have been redeemed.
Yeah.
He was over it after that.
Sorry.
He was looking at it.
Fuck, man.
He really needed that $500 or however much. 1,000 was 1,000.
Okay.
I honestly didn't know though that it was the redemption thing. I just because I came in after they had announced it and I was
You
outside.
just had one of those nights.
But sorry, everyone. If I bothered you or pissed you off or bummed anyone out, genuinely sorry.
So are you banned from the barracks now? Do you think you could? Because you had it before where you could show up there and skate. You were fine.
I don't
Do you
know,
think you
man.
could show up there now?
I really wouldn't want to right now. I don't want to show face around there.
Didn't you also do that to suicidal tendencies?
Dude, we don't gotta go into this shit, man.
No,
Come on.
social distortion.
Social distortion.
Dude, let's just drop.
I want to hear that story.
I'll tell you after, please. Let's not. God damn it. Let's please not get into. It's time for the news.
Well, okay, do the news.
Yeah.
Boosh news.
But anyways,
we forgive you. Everyone forgives you.
I forgive you.
Everyone.
thanks
Round of
guys.
applause.
So, top news: Battle of the Barracks was last weekend, and Chris Cole ended up winning that. Paul Rodriguez got second place, and Corey Kennedy got third. But interesting, Paul Rodriguez donated he won it, and then gave it to that Nick Mullins. Did you know that? Like the $5,000.
Oh, I got a question.
What a guy.
What is the winner? If you have the brackets right, don't you win something?
Oh yeah,
And who's got the brackets?
dude. The second brackets when they had him redo it, I got 100% on that.
So you're gonna win the winning board, Cole's board.
I don't see that happening in my future.
Well, no,
but
if you won, you won. It doesn't matter if you yelled stuff.
Wait, what more than one?
I think more
Who's won the
than one
bracket?
well, more than one person had to get it. Maybe there's gonna be a drawing
I
or
hope you're the only one.
me too.
Wait, you
That'd be
won?
Yeah, you got every
I didn't
single
win,
one.
but I
Really?
got 100% on the second
Yeah,
brackets.
like mine, I had Jerry Sue to win.
You have a gift.
Look.
Boosh. You picked Chris
But
Cole
yeah.
to win though?
You did?
Dick.
I was trying to get that
Who did you
board.
pick?
I don't know.
But hey guys,
Didn't do the bracket.
I think you dropped something there.
I'm not drinking.
Oh.
I told you I'm off. That's for you. Thank you, then. I'm laying off it for a while.
We get
That's for you, Boosh.
Thanks,
This is Yoon's Trans World Cup.
Oh yeah, anyone that's you're all on the internet right now, go to skateboarding.com and vote for this. Is it May?
May 2000.
May 2009. Vote for that for best cover of the year.
What about
It's a-
Leo grinding up the rail?
That's skateboarder. This is just best trans world cover of the year.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
like. Oh no.
What do you get for that?
Respect.
Respect. So go on there. You can go on there right now.
Steve, I
Go vote for that. Skateboarding.com, May 2009 Lizard wall art cover. I'll vote too. Another weird thing. Did you hear Kyle Berard got sponsored by Penthouse energy drinks?
I thought you were going to stop that sponsored.
Damn.
See? Good. Did any of you hear about that? He had like an interview in Penthouse and he was sponsored by them somehow.
He's sponsored by Penthouse? What is that?
They're making
mean?
like an
What
energy
is-
drink now, but
But what do you get if you're sponsored by Penthouse?
a couple blowjobs and see some titties or something. I don't know.
That's
energy
fucking
drink, man.
awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome. And did you guys see Mike V get in a fight at that hockey game?
I
Yeah.
did see that.
Did you see that, Ian?
He was selling
I
the
did not
right.
see that.
You didn't? Someone, I guess.
I just
this
saw some lipstick commercial. That's all I
Dude,
saw
some-
last week.
what player is it was one of the hockey players
Anaheim
skated up.
Ducks.
Yeah, the Anaheim Mighty Ducks of Anaheim.
Yeah.
The player skated up to the glass and was throwing a stick over, and I guess it was to his daughter. And it came over and like she like kind of got a hand on it, and this other guy that was in the front row grabbed it and was pulling it. And Mike V comes up behind him and like grabs a stick and like says something to him, but it's filmed from like it's kind of not too far, but you can't like see what he's saying. And he jerks a stick into the guy's face, and the guy turns around and he just grabs him by the shirt and starts going. Mike V just starts pummeling the guy. Then the girl that's with the guy starts hitting him, and you can see Mike V's wife in the front row against the glass, like. Because he, like, I guess they know that he has, like, a thing with the Ducks. His wife looks at the player and she's like, "I'm so sorry," against the glass to the guy that threw the stick over.
But it's funny that the Mighty Ducks are like mad or like taking away endorsements, but hockey, the only reason people watch it is for the fights.
Yeah.
So he was just participating in hockey.
Yeah, I don't know. They like took his. He had a blog on there. They like took it off right away and cut all like ties with him. They're gonna take his season tickets. Really like debating it or something. But he really like. It looks like he kicked that guy's ass. It was pretty bad.
Didn't he always kick someone's ass?
Yeah.
The reminiscent of the O'Mealy fight where they were going to take away his letters to Mike V category after that. Come down to fighting.
Yeah, that guy's an angry unit right there.
Why do you think he's so angry, Bush?
I really don't know.
Or
Just quick temper, ready to snap.
You just don't want to say anything right now because he kills you.
Dude, I know him. He lives like 2 blocks away from my mom's house.
Definitely.
So yeah, no, he's cool. I like
Fight
that
your
guy.
mom.
Good luck. What else? Have we talked about that guy embezzling from Sheckler? Does that matter? That's old news. A couple weeks old. Did you hear about that?
Nah.
His like financial manager got arrested. He embezzled like $365,000 from him and like gave it to his family in like individual things, and then just got caught and he's like in jail on like $400,000 bail. But
Which is like almost exactly what he stole.
yeah, stole a little more. He could have been out right now.
Even Samson's going to sleep on this one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the new. Oh yeah, there's a new.
Zoom in on Samson.
You alright, bud?
So over.
Yeah. All right. What else? I guess.
I think he's depressed about.
Yeah.
He's depressed about Bush being kicked out of the barracks.
Yeah.
He'll be let back in, little buddy. It's gonna be all right.
It's all right.
It's okay. He'll
Get
be
back in
fine.
there.
But also good news if you guys are Airspeed's having a contest. Which
fuck yeah, dude.
do you want to
Is that
help me
a
explain this, or do you think I know?
Airspeed shoes? Yeah, they're having a
Mike
contest.
Dale?
No, it's when
What Watched Out Pro is going to be our
No.
next skate team.
Just wait.
Win a Day with Nate Sherwood. They want you to shoot a video of yourself skating in Airspeed shoes and put it on YouTube, and the best one, they'll fly Nate Sherwood out to hang out with you for a day.
That guy's got a huge cock, by the way.
That's all he's got going for him.
That
But-
takes you far.
Well-
I unfortunately have seen his porno tape.
I want to see that. I've heard about it.
No.
You don't want to
No.
see it.
Dude, back in the day, there was a like adult MySpace thing called X Peeps, and I saw his account on there, and he had all these pictures that like taking it in the mirror, and it's just him with this fucking hog out, like full mask, just taking photos of himself. I saved him somewhere. It's the funniest fucking thing.
You call Dick a hog?
I don't know, whatever it is. Fuck yeah. Well, it's not really too much. New truck company, Keegan turned pro.
What's the new truck company?
Thieved trucks.
Probably the best trucks there had. You couldn't even claim.
They're probably
Probably
better.
the
Yeah,
better
probably.
than
Yeah. Where's the new mag? Who has that one?
I remember when
Which
The
one?
new skateboard mag.
Where'd it
You
go?
have it?
Probably
Probably
the
Myers got
best.
somewhere.
We haven't done any scientific tests yet.
Here we go.
They're probably the
Let's
best.
see.
They might work.
These could be the best
I
trucks.
think they're pretty good. Probably.
Who's on that team?
Gareth Hill, Dan Murphy, Chad Barty.
There are some on here, dude.
Probably. That's so funny.
They are $33 too, so they're super cheap.
Is there anything else, Bush?
No, not really.
That's it?
Yeah, just sorry again.
Again with the sorry?
I still feel bad, dude. I feel like a real prick.
Well, it took a lot of guts for you
Yeah.
to come up here
Extended
and
edition
apologize for
Extremely
that.
Sorry, starring Bush.
Really, really sorry.
Really. Extremely sorry. Alright.
Blackout.
Who's
sorry.
Hey Bob, who's winning the Laker game right now?
66-52 Lakers.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
The Lakers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any union news?
Is there any U news?
Get Shimizu back out here. Come on.
Should we end the show with Shimizu? Come on out here, Daniel.
Okay.
Bye guys. Sorry again.
Thanks, Boosh.
What's up, guys?
So let's get Daniel. Come on out here.
Here, man.
Well, let's Daniel, will you take us out of the show with a little bit of acoustic?
No.
Why not?
Come on, Daniel.
No. We need a theme song.
We'll just come sit here and tell everyone bye, all right? We're about to go off air.
The most Asians ever on Skatetalk.
Yeah. So, Boosh, you're manning the controls right there, Boosh.
Yeah.
We're about to go off air. Thanks, Daniel, again. It's really good to see you.
Good to see
These
you
years.
too.
Thanks, Daniel. Always a pleasure. Patrick, thanks.
For not dying.
Thanks for not dying, man. I'm glad you're walking all right. And are you allowed to go to the barracks anymore? By the way.
I don't know. Maybe not.
Keep me out of this.
We'll see when I try.
We'll see. Okay. Well, this was Skate Talk with Daniel Shimizu, and we'll see you guys next week with our guest,
Theodis Beasley.
Theodis Beasley. There we go.
Beasley.
All right. That's all.
Stop Skatetalk.